Imagine the golden sands of Egypt stretching towards the horizon. The colossal pyramids standing as silent witnesses to millennia past, and the powerful pharaohs who once ruled this ancient land. When the name Cleopatra echoes in your mind, what image takes shape? Perhaps a queen with deep roots in the rich soil of the Nile, a direct descendant of Egypt's glorious past. But what if I told you that the iconic Cleopatra, the last pharaoh, to sit upon Egypt's throne, was not Egyptian by birthright at all? Prepare to have your understanding of history delightfully twisted as we embark on a journey to uncover a captivating truth, a heritage concealed beneath layers of time and popular imagination. This is the story of a remarkable dynasty, a powerful legacy, and a queen whose origins lie in a land far removed from the familiar banks of the Nile. To truly grasp the intricate tapestry of her life, her reign, and her profound impact on the ancient world, it's essential that you follow every detail we are about to reveal. Stay with us until the very end, because the complete picture of Cleopatra's surprising ancestry is far more enthralling and significant than you might currently believe. And if you're ready to have your perception of history expanded in unexpected ways, don't hesitate to tap that like button. Your support fuels our quest to bring you more of these fascinating and often overlooked stories from the annals of the past. Cleopatra wasn't some foreign interloper who suddenly appeared on the Egyptian stage. Her family had held the reins of power in Egypt for nearly 3 centuries before her arrival into the world. This influential dynasty is known to history as the Ptolemaic dynasty. Now brace yourself for the surprising revelation. These Ptolemies were the direct descendants of one of Alexander the Great's most trusted generals. Following the untimely death of Alexander, the celebrated Macedonian conqueror, his vast and sprawling empire was divided amongst his most prominent and loyal commanders. One of these key figures, Ptolemy I Soter, seized control of Egypt around the year 305 BC, establishing a new line of Greek rulers in this ancient land. Therefore, for nearly 300 years leading up to Cleopatra's reign, the individuals who sat on the throne of Egypt were not ethnically Egyptian. They were Greeks who had over time skillfully adopted numerous Egyptian customs, diligently learned the complex Egyptian language, and strategically presented themselves as the legitimate successors to the ancient pharaohs. Cleopatra, consequently, was a product of this long and influential lineage of Greek rulers who governed Egypt. Her ancestors hailed from Greece, and it is highly probable that Greek was the language she first learned to speak. To put it simply, imagine a long-established royal family from a foreign nation taking charge of a country and gradually becoming its new leaders, blending their own traditions with those of the land they now govern. It's a truly fascinating and often overlooked twist in the grand narrative of ancient Egypt, powerfully illustrating how different cultures could intertwine and shape the course of history in the most unexpected and profound ways. Now, a common thought might be swirling in your mind. But wait, Cleopatra is almost always depicted and remembered with such a strong and undeniable Egyptian image. And that observation is absolutely correct. Over the passage of time, and even strategically during her own reign, significant efforts were deliberately made to forge a strong connection between the Ptolemaic dynasty and the deeply rooted ancient Egyptian traditions. They undertook the construction of magnificent and awe-inspiring temples dedicated to Egyptian deities, actively participated in intricate Egyptian religious rituals and ceremonies, and even consciously portrayed themselves in traditional Egyptian artistic styles and iconography. Cleopatra herself was notably fluent in the Egyptian language, a remarkable achievement and a significant departure from many of her Ptolemaic predecessors. This linguistic proficiency undoubtedly played a crucial role in her ability to connect with the Egyptian populace on a deeper level and solidify her authority and legitimacy as their ruler. However, these calculated and successful efforts to embrace and integrate into Egyptian culture do not in any way alter her fundamental Greek ancestry. Think of it as an individual who immigrates to a new country and diligently learns the local language, wholeheartedly adopts the customs and traditions, and actively participates in the social fabric of their new home in order to integrate and gain respect while still retaining their original birthplace and cultural heritage. Cleopatra was an exceptionally astute and pragmatic political strategist, and possessing a deep understanding and respect for the local Egyptian culture was paramount to maintaining her grip on power and ensuring the stability of her kingdom. Her Greek heritage remains an undeniable historical fact, but her carefully cultivated image and her strategic actions were skillfully designed to resonate with her Egyptian subjects and to project an aura of power and legitimacy to the wider ancient world. It's a compelling and intricate interplay of personal identity and political necessity that renders her story even more captivating and historically significant. So, if Cleopatra's roots were firmly planted in Greek soil, why is she so overwhelmingly and inextricably linked with the very essence of Egypt in our collective memory? The answer to this enduring association lies in her pivotal role as the last pharaoh to rule Egypt before it ultimately succumbed to the burgeoning power of the Roman Republic. She was an extraordinarily intelligent, fiercely independent, and undeniably charismatic figure who valiantly and strategically defended her kingdom's sovereignty and independence against the relentless expansion of Roman influence. Her sharp intellect, her remarkable political acumen and diplomatic skills, and her famously complex and consequential relationships with two of Rome's most powerful figures, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, have indelibly etched her into the annals of history as the quintessential Egyptian queen in the popular imagination and historical narrative. Consider this. When we recall prominent figures from the distant past, we often instinctively associate them with the most significant events of their lives or the land they governed during a particularly critical and transformative period. Cleopatra's dramatic and eventful life, marked by both triumphs and ultimate tragedy, coupled with the enduring mystique and allure of ancient Egypt, have collectively forged a powerful and remarkably persistent image in the Western consciousness. It is a profound testament to her undeniable impact on the course of history that her foreign origins are frequently overshadowed or even entirely overlooked in favor of her iconic status as the legendary Queen of the Nile. Her remarkable story serves as a potent reminder that the narratives of history are often far more nuanced, layered, and full of surprising twists and turns than our initial understanding might suggest. Thank you for embarking on this enlightening exploration with us as we delved into the often overlooked truth of Cleopatra's ancestry. We sincerely hope that this journey into the hidden layers of history has not only broadened your understanding, but also ignited a spark of curiosity within you to seek out more of these fascinating untold stories. By taking the simple yet powerful step of sharing this video with others who appreciate a fresh and insightful perspective on historical narratives, you actively contribute to our mission of bringing these captivating invisible threads of the past into the light. Your support in spreading this knowledge is invaluable. Now, before you go, be sure to click on the video appearing on your screen for another compelling and thought-provoking dive into the rich and complex annals of history. Until our next exploration together, keep questioning, keep discovering, and keep exploring the fascinating world around us.